welcome back to another episode of Talks with Steph. So this video, we are going to be discussing judgmental people and how to deal with them. I've come up with 10 just easy, simple sayings that maybe can spark an interest in you and to get you back onto feeling great about yourself, because sometimes when folks judge you for your life, it can really cause depression. It can make you feel overwhelmed. Your anxiety kicks in. So I really wanted to discuss this on my channel for you all out there, especially because we all get judged. I mean, it's life. But I'm going to give you guys 10 simple things to keep you going and to not worry about judgmental individuals. So let's go. First thing I would say is don't take it personal. You see, so many people have a perception of you which is not necessarily your reality. For instance, like I get it all the time because I'm light skinned. I get judged. People think I'm either stuck up, I think I'm too good, or it's just so many stereotypes that go into it where I get judged right off the bat. And then when people actually get to know me, they're like, wow, you are really cool. You're really down to earth. You're very independent. You go after your goals and dreams. Like, I tried to tell you this, but you judged me right off the bat. So don't take it personally. We all judge folks walking down the street. We judge folks from the simplest things in life. So don't take it personally. Like, just don't take it personally. The second thing is be compassionate. Just because someone is being judgmental to you does not necessarily mean you have to dish out the same behavior. Oftentimes, these people are born like this, and there's nothing that you can do to change their perception of you or whatever that has transpired in your life. Sometimes folks just don't know how to deal with positivity, or they don't know how to take you in. It happens every freaking day. You have to be compassionate regardless if their attitude sucks. Number 3, look at it as if it is a life lesson. Everything in life is here to teach you. I always say it's here to teach you, mold you, help you grow. And sometimes you need this to happen to you in your life, because maybe you can understand how to treat that individual that is being judgmental towards you. And maybe God or whoever you believe in is trying to show you that you don't need this individual around your positive energy, especially if you have prayed for positivity, you have prayed for positive vibes. God, or who you believe, because I want to put that in expression because not everyone believes in God, and I don't want to I don't want to make anyone feel bad. That's about being compassionate. Gotta be compassionate about other people's feelings, and I think that's why the world needs it. We need more compassionate folks here. But yeah, always remember that everything is a life lesson to either help you mold you, help you grow, help you to take you to that next level. So maybe that person is that person to show you the way of where you need to go. Number 4, don't sink to their level. So often we want to be extra petty, because I know I can be. And what I have learned now is I type it out, I read over it, and I say, okay, who cares? I get to the point like, okay, if that's how you feel about me, that's how you feel about me. There's nothing that you can do to change this person's mindset about you. So don't sink to their level. Always take the high road. Always keep your head elevated, because listen, karma comes back, and karma does her job very good. Number 5, look beyond the obvious. And when I say the obvious, because you have different types of judgmental people. Some people dislike themselves. So when they see that you have things going on, here they come, trying to disrupt your positive flow, your positive energy. And they can't stand that you are so positive and that you are so focused on what you have going on. They just want to come in and be a little judgmental Susie and just mess up the flow. This quote that I have read was from Oprah Winfrey, and I had to write it down because I couldn't remember. It says, "The struggle of life created empathy. I could relate to pain, being abandoned, having people not love me." And when she says this, it relates because you have to think, I have been through so many things. And so sometimes we can be judgmental of folks who didn't come from the same background as us, but we can relate more to people who have been in the same particular situations. And so we judge them. Like, I have a friend who always says to me, she says, I don't know why people judge me, because I actually had, you know, a mom and dad that loved me and gave me things that I needed and wanted. And I had to remind her, I said, everyone won't see your point of view, because they will judge you because of that, because they didn't have the things that you did growing up. And it creates a level of abandonment. It creates a level of, like, you feel like a person is trying to flaunt because they had their mom and dad. Like, I can say, oh, well, you're trying to flaunt, you know, because you had mom and dad, but only had my dad. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we will judge people based upon that. And it's not right. It's not what we should do, but it happens. That's why don't look at the obvious. And that's what that means. Number 7, reframe from it. I often say, you know, yeah, I may not like what I do, but you have to look at the good in it. More so, you know, the judgmental person doesn't have to necessarily, you don't have to necessarily focus on them in your life. Like, say you're at work and you have a judgmental person. So don't look at like, oh, he or she is being judgmental. Look at the other people around you that are positive, not judging you and showing you the good. That's why you should refrain from it. Just take yourself away from that negativity. Go like that. Like, number 8, have an attitude that is gratitude. And that just basically means be thankful that you aren't malicious, you aren't judgmental, you don't go out into this world just automatically judging folks based upon things that they have done. And it honestly makes you feel really good about yourself, because you're not out here being judgmental Susie and stirring up the pot. You know, you have to be grateful that you aren't out here tearing people down. Instead, you're trying to lift them up. And honestly, judgmental people probably feel horrible about themselves. Like, let's be real. 9, focus on those who love and support you. Honestly, don't hang around people that you know that will judge you, that don't really like care for you. Honestly, because it will put you in a bad mood. And no one wants to be in an environment where you feel you have to feel or tiptoe over your words or tiptoe over your happiness because someone is judgmental about your life and your life decisions. You know, so make a conscious effort to hang around positive people, you know, hang around people who are like-minded like you. And that's why if you watch my 20 things that you should stop doing, I say it in there as well. Hang around people who want to see you win. Number 10, don't believe them. Just because a person has judged you based upon your life does not mean that's who you are. It kind of relates back, I think, to like number 1. But, you know, if you live a life going around thinking that you are this person, it will eat you up inside. It will cause you to have hatred, cause you to have bitterness. It will cause you to be petty towards people who don't even know your life story. Yes, you know, people will judge you based upon things that you have done, and they don't even know the reasons why you've done it. You know, I always say people swear they know what happens inside your 4 walls. But they don't. They don't know what happens in your life 24/7. Even if you post on social media, that does not mean you know someone's freaking life. You know, I hate that saying that perception is reality. No, the hell it's not. Because a girl can wear tight clothing. That doesn't mean she's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's dumb to me. So, you know, you really have to stay positive. You have to focus on that good energy. You have to keep praying. You have to really be a positive person, because judgmental people can seriously make folks go into a deep depression. And being depressed is not something that you want, not something that you should even have to tolerate in your life, because we were put here for a reason, to live our lives. And who needs judgmental folks? I went to this video because, you know, so often people will really let folks judge them and it will take over their lives. And I don't want that to happen to anyone. So that's why I really did this video. And I'm also going to include, so a part of what I'm going to be doing, since I try to do Talks with Steph every week, I am going to be incorporating things that I have bought from a business into my into my videos, especially because it's Talks with Steph. So I want to talk about things that I've bought, and so maybe once a month. I don't really know how I'm gonna do it because, you know, listen, I'm trying to buy a house. I ain't got coins to just be buying stuff. But I just wanted to, you know, shout out a brand that I have supported. Black-owned businesses, not discriminating against any other businesses, but all business types, but definitely my Black-owned businesses, because I love to support everyone who has a business. You know, you never know what buying their product truly means to their brand and their company. So the company that I'm going to be shouting out today is called, let me get the box, y'all. Is called Cozy Comfort Store on Etsy, and it is a candle company. I'll show you guys my candles. It's so pretty, and this is Midnight Dream Soy Candle, and it smells so good. I haven't used them yet because I just got them yesterday, and I was like, wait, I'll put them in my video. Yep, so they're made out of soy, and I got another one. Damn top, my kids probably was messing with it. And this one is vanilla cupcakes. Can you see that? There you go. And they both smell good. Shipping was really fast and sufficient. So I just wanted to shout that company out. I'll drop a thing right here so you guys can go and check out her store and support her business. And I'll drop a link below in the comments. So life is all about supporting people, and even though you're dealing with judgmental folks in your life, continue to be gracious, continue to be a better individual that you are and were, whatever it is, even if you're trying to be a better person. And that's why I really wanted to add this into this video, because I want you to know that not everyone is judgmental. There are a lot of folks out here who love and will support you. So shout out to Shops with Cozy Comforts. Go ahead and go and support her brand and get those candles. And everything will be in the description box below. But I really hope you guys love this video. And again, please give this video a thumbs up. I hope you subscribe if you are new to my channel. And stay tuned for more Talks with Steph, as we will be on a journey talking about life, talking about many issues many are afraid to discuss. And if you have something that you want me to discuss on Talks with Steph, please drop it below. I have a lot coming for you all where I'm trying to get folks on to Talks with Steph. It's just a little difficult because I don't have like a place that I'm actually recording. I'm recording in my daughter's room right now. So, you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. But, you know, I try not to make excuses about it, but we'll make it happen one way or another. Even if I gotta get them to record, if I gotta record them, then add it in, but whatever. You know, I'm all about supporting people, supporting anyone that supports me. I genuinely will support them, and that's just how life should go. So say no to judgmental folks and kick them to the curb. And I hope you love this video again. So let's keep the positivity flowing, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.